Hi, I'm Nino.
And I'm Brigitta, and we are a couple living in Sicily. And today we want to talk about Italian bureaucracy.
Italy is famous for its bureaucracy. It's probably the most, how to say, complicated to navigate, and everything you're gonna do in here, it's in the hands of people which I'm not sure what they're doing, and complicated bureaucracy to be interpreted, let's say. So in this case, we gotta talk about our car.
Our experience that we had with our English car.
Yeah.
A car that we came from England with, that we bought there and we took here during the COVID. And we decided that we want to use it because it was Brexit, and now that car is considered out of Brexit zone, so it needs different paperwork.
So basically, we brought this car from England, and we considered the fact that the price of used car is way too high. So we decided to convert our car into an Italian registration, use it because it's sustainable.
It's a good car as well.
It's a good car.
We paid it off as well, so
yeah,
we want to use a car that
it's
is
a debt-free
that
one.
is good.
Yeah. So we started our adventure with bureaucracy related to our car in January, was it?
Yes.
And now it's October. So and just 2 days ago, we finally did the shall we call it also MOT, like kind
MOT.
of validation MOT. So the
Check-up.
process was so long due to two main organs in Italy. One was the kind of DVLA in Italy, which is called motorizzazione, and the second one was the Camera di Commercio, which is the ministerial entity which deals with all the fiscal things. And because of the Brexit, but luckily we brought the car here before Brexit.
Wait, there is a
We kind of been facilitated. Yeah, we're in the middle of Mother Nature. So we've been facilitated thanks to the fact that we came here before Brexit. However, the amount of paperwork that we did it between England and Italy, plus paying lots of people to translate documents officially done it, because we could have translated ourselves, of course, but of course you need someone certified to translate the documents, blah blah
because apparently
and,
we didn't have a whole document, so we had
but
to.
there was one document missing.
Yeah, it's like there was document missing, so we tried to get. We couldn't find here in Italy, so we had to contact the car seller in England. And they sent us paperwork. It took us like almost a month as well.
Yeah, just to use some humor. Literally, they sent us the documents, which it was supposed to be sent by post rather than mail. Don't ask me why. It took 45 days to arrive. Yeah. I think the mailman was walking.
We lost the hope as well on that. So, okay, it arrived finally, and then we started paperwork, and everything was like taking a while. So apparently the other day we got a phone call. Watch a video of that.
Oi, hai chiamato? Aspetta un attimo. Puoi ripetere?
Mi ha firmato il collaudo in 3,2 secondi. Giorno 10 ad Alcamo il collaudo.
Quindi abbiamo questa tiritera è finita?
Questa tiritera del collaudo sì. Ora facciamo sul benedettissimo collaudo e poi loro fanno il certificato di approvazione ed emettono il libretto.
Finalmente! Finalmente!
So now you understand how happy we were to get a phone call.
And yeah.
And that phone call was because we got a signature that we've been waiting for I don't know how long, and
all summer, definitely 5 months.
All depended on one person putting a signature down.
Yeah.
and asking for piece of paper, which
Which
we
was
actually,
already there.
what the piece of paper that we actually waited for from England to come, and it was there, and he just didn't manage to turn the page over and check
I mean, it sounds funny,
all
but
the
that's
necessary
reality.
information. So yeah, so we were lucky because somebody else came and like hired.
Turn the page.
Yeah, somebody else came, turned the page. It's like the information needed for a car is here. So literally, that's what happened, and that's why we had to be without the kind of car. We were using our vintage van and his dad's car for the deliveries. And now finally looks like after so many days, months, we will have our car finally.
I mean, next week you might probably see we will receive a number plate and then the documents, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
So finally.
Yeah, so we will be able to do deliveries because our garden is looking good.
It's thriving.
It's thriving. It's like we are really happy, even if there is no rain. It was like it's like every 2 weeks there is like a 1 hour or even less.
I mean,
So-
this part of Sicily, we're still in drought. There's no
Yeah.
doubt. We didn't have no rain. I mean, apart one day for, what was last week, half an hour,
Yeah.
and probably a couple of weeks, 3 weeks before.
Yeah, like every couple of
another
weeks,
hour,
a
like,
little bit.
It's
Yeah.
literally nothing.
So we are still struggling with a drought. We're watering with our water, but everything is looking good because of the watering system, most of it. And we starting to sell and do deliveries. So that's why we are happy about the car as well.
I mean,
because
one thing to say, I mean, temperature dropped down quite big time, so the water is literally optimized as well, because during the
No,
night
of
it's
course.
not evaporated, so yeah.
No, but we are happy because now we will have a car to do deliveries, because we started to do deliveries like a month ago, probably little by little, like
Yeah.
first times we sold a couple of veggies, and now it's like another thing is growing, so we started to kind of pick up the speed, and we started to work.
I mean,
Oh,
the list of veggies is getting bigger
Longer,
and bigger and bigger
yeah.
and longer, and customers are happier and happier and happier.
And we started to collaborate with the Coop.
Oh yeah.
So there is this Coop in Palermo. It's like a little shop where we sell like organic produce, and we've been collaborating with them last year, but it was a bit like not sustainable because we didn't have that many veggies to sell for them. But this year it looks like we are doing well, and they want to collaborate with us again. So
I mean,
so
tell you
far,
we should sell them the surplus that we have,
Yeah.
but we had the space and a couple of variety that we could have do, so we planted an area just for them, so in order to have like a constant income from them all the time, plus the one that we do on
Yeah.
our nearby town.
Yeah, so like Mondays we pick veggies for them, Tuesdays we do like Alcamo town, and Thursdays we do Balestrate town delivery.
yeah, we need to fill up Wednesday now. Let's see where to go. But
Well,
we'll find.
garden needs to recover as well after that much picking sometimes, but it's the way it's growing is
mean, wow.
abundant so
I mean,
far.
how long are the leaves of Cavallonero?
Yeah,
Long like that. I mean.
kale as
massive.
well.
The
It's
kale
looking
is
beautiful.
incredible. We never like we tried, but with no success. But this year is like massive. I mean, they're behind us. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
We still haven't picked most of them. We're just like cleaning as well at the same time. But
I mean,
yeah,
the garden is definitely okay
garden
so
is
far.
looking really
Finger
good.
crossed.
And then I wanted to share another thing that we did. It's like literally started with his mom. His mom, she is a big organizer. She gets something, she gets idea, and she wants to do it. And most of the times we get involved as well, helping her.
We don't have a choice as well. I mean,
She's like, "You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this." Like,
yeah, she organizes our
"Okay."
life as well.
No, come on.
I'm joking. Come on. No, she's hyperactive. I mean.
So then we were like invited. She did this charity dinner, and it was like 120 people that
Yeah.
came there. So day before we were making with some ladies. We were making handmade macaroni. It's like
It's an homemade pasta. It's
Homemade
literally kind
pasta,
of
long.
long one with a
Yeah.
hole in the middle, like a
the one we
bucatino.
did in the previous video. So
I mean-
they made like 30 kilos.
I mean, some lady, no, there were 40 ladies doing it.
Yeah,
very
40.
experienced. 1 second to make one each pasta, like boom, boom. They were professional.
Yeah,
We
they
see
were
that.
really good, and they did like 30 kilos of pasta, I think.
Yeah.
And it was nice. Somebody did passata, like a tomato sauce as well, from the freshly picked tomatoes. So it was nice event, and we were doing he was like
Our part.
doing photos, and obviously I was making video. We were very happy about it, and
Yeah.
it was a nice event to,
I mean,
see.
the charity event was based on a collection of funding to buy a clinically certified bed for the guy, which is unfortunately it's a disabled,
disabled, yeah.
so he's on a wheelchair. So
Oh,
that
the-
bed will help him to have a better quality of life.
Yeah.
Of course, we were more than happy to collaborate with them, and
Yeah,
so the whole dinner was based on
on
we
that,
had-
but obviously they got more funds. People, it was like more people than expected came. Probably I think 20 plus,
Yeah.
and they were able to support another lady who has health issues as well. So it was very interesting to see this event, and we were happy to attend.
It's nice to help, like
It's-
as well.
it's-
It's good for soul.
Yeah,
Makes you feel good.
It's eye-opening as well, because like many people were saying, you know, when these events get organized, because it was musician, it was lots of food, somebody donated food as well, and it's just like she organized everything the way that everything was free, and people were like, oh, usually it's like musician gets paid, this paid, and like towards the person you don't get too much money at the end, but she's like a people's person, and she managed to get everybody for free, even musicians. She was like, oh, can you come for half an hour, and he was like, oh, it's for charity, I'll do all evening. So
I mean, the guy who owned the restaurant where the dinner was
Yeah.
made, he gave the restaurant space for free on a Friday night. I mean, where he could
They
easily
usually
fill
are
up
busy.
without a customer. And so musician for free, waiters for free, which were part of
part
the
of
group.
ladies.
The chef, they work for free to cook all this
Yeah.
pasta.
And food they donated. Somebody donated sweets as well. Somebody
Yeah.
donated more sweets. Somebody.
I mean, at the end, it was a 4-course meal with all the donation of people.
Yeah,
like-
it was so many sweets as well. It was a good event. It was
Ah,
it was
good,
very
good,
enjoyable.
Good. Very, very nice.
And for the last part of video, we want to leave you with our trip to Corleone, that we did like a couple of weekends ago, but we were like doing too many things, and that video was left behind. So towards the end, now we want to show you.
So
How it was
if you've been
Corleone.
watching the Godfather movie, so that's the place where you come from, and enjoy the video.
Today we are in a little town with a big name. We are in Corleone.
So this is the town where most of you know thanks to the movie The Godfather, and today we're gonna take you with us, explore this little town beyond the movie, let's say, beyond all the stereotypes which he has. So right now we are in the historical part, and enjoy the view. Grazie. So what are we eating today?
We ordered special pizza. It's called Panolo Corleonese. Panolo of Corleone.
So, and we've been so intelligent, literally, we all order the same things, so we can't share. So, by the way, it's a normal pizza, filled with mix of cheese and then a spicy salami, and then folded. It's a typical from Corleone, so
What is mayonnaise?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Pizza cannolo.
I have no idea what it is. I think it's the mixed cheese in there, but it's nice. Everybody happy about it?
I haven't tried.
Well, you will be happy. My dad seems to be happy already.
What?
And my mom is happy as well. So as Italian, it's quite unthinkable to eat pizza at lunchtime. But despite the appearance of this place, the pizza was actually very, very good. And this typical pizza called cannolo corleonese, which has the shape of a cannolo, Sicilian cannolo, everyone knows. It's actually very tasty. The cream of cheese inside is tasty, and the spicy salami is spicy. And to find such a...
The dough is amazing.
And the what?
Dough.
The dough, yeah. The dough is amazing. She confirmed she liked the dough.
It's light, it's very nice. I enjoyed a lot.
So, Corleone. I don't know if we're gonna have enough material to make a video out of it, because there's not much to see apart the myth, like of the Godfather. But there is, I don't know, it's an outdated atmosphere here, which can be transcended into that kind of old Sicilian way of life. By the way, if you pass by here, this pizzeria is literally in a city center, and it's highly recommended. I'm a local, well, kind of nearby neighbor, so I will ask my wife about Corleone. So what do you think about Corleone?
Well, I was expecting something totally different, more like antique town, but some parts are quite modern, and old part is not as big. So
But it's not concentrated as well. It's like it's kind of spread out.
yeah. So I mean, I was expecting to do many things, to see many things. Like we did research what you can see, but like the museum, what was it called?
The Mafia Museum.
Like Mafia Museum was closed, obviously because it's Sunday.
That's our fault. I mean, about that.
Yeah, Sunday usually we were supposed to leave earlier, but we couldn't. And Sunday afternoon it's quiet. We had pizza, we went to church, and
Pretty much that's it.
that's it.
So now we're gonna look for if we're gonna find it, because it's actually difficult to understand like indication. So we will see if we can see the castles and if there is anything to see. So, but by the way, it's if you're expecting to come in Corleone and have a great experience, with the expectation after watching The Godfather, when you come here, you will literally get big slap on the face.
Yeah, I mean there are a couple of museums related to mafia, and the town anyway trying to be like anti-mafia, trying to forget the past of big mafia bosses starting here. and now it's like simple town without much to see, just the
Not
na-
many young people as well.
just the name of it, and that's it.
That's it.
That's our Sunday. But anyway, we had a great pizza,
Yeah, that's good.
and the church tour was rather interesting because I never done church tour before.
I mean, actually, one positive thing was the historical manufacture collection which this church has. It was the main church of Corleone, and I was astonishing by it. I mean, it has great history, relic, silver thingy, you know, all the kind of stuff the church can have, and it was quite rich actually compared with the rest.
Yeah,
you know,
compared with its little town.
yeah, it's almost like a cathedral. What the 45 degrees uphill road looks like. In some parts even more than 45.
Well, the view behind was worth coming here. It's stunning.
Positive fact about Corleone, the people. We met not many people because there's not many people around.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon.
I mean, the people we met, first of all, they're very knowledgeable about Corleone in a kind of a well-educated way. And they can tell, of course, much more than what we can see about the history of it. But most of it, they're very welcome, so they're willing to literally talk to you. And even if we are not foreigner, let's say, we get by, they almost treat us like a foreigners, you know, like they are so curious about where we come from. And when we say like we come from Balestrate, like 50 kilometers away, they're like, oh wow, that's Balestrate, you know. So the people in here are nice. I think what makes Corleone is not much the history, but the people, which so far, I mean, they've been very nice.
You ask them and we tell you as much as we can. We just been in this little church on a mountain overviewing Corleone, and these two ladies just giving a lesson, taking us behind, showing everything we have. We just show the things that we,
What's it called in English?
Corredo. I don't know, like
Well, collection of
church clothes and tablecloths.
antique stuff. of
Yeah, so it's nice. We just like, come here, I'm gonna show you. It's a curiosity of Sicilian. The guys were stopped and my husband just watching what's happening.